So tonight, something a little bit different for Born to Watch. We are doing an 80s movie action draft. And we've never tried anything remotely like this. I've seen some other podcasts do it, and they're shit at it, so we're going to do it right. So the rules of play are that it is a snake draft, which means that we all select a movie, and it goes back and forth with the first pick going through to the fourth pick. Then round 2 will be the fourth pick through to the first pick. Round 3 will be first pick through to the fourth pick.
So you get double-double.
You get double-double. So we have drawn off air. We thought it was best to draw off air. The way it runs is Sloan is pick 1. Dan is pick 2. Whitey is pick 3. And DJ Glaz is pick 4. Now, the rules of the draft are that you can pick any movie that is an 80s movie between the years of 1980 and 1989 that is an action movie. Now, there are going to be some which are sci-fi action. There might be sports action. There might be something like that. But a good example of a movie that blurs the lines would be The Thing, which is a sci-fi horror. Some people may say that it is an action movie, but it is not. It is a horror. Another one that would blur the lines that was actually in my list, but I'm going to cancel it out to begin with, is The Hitcher. The Hitcher is a thriller/horror, not an action movie. So if we don't agree, we can have a vote, but I'm fairly certain we all know Sloane's going to pick Chuck Norris or Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. So I think they're fairly clearly all going to be action films. Dan's going to try and pick Wake in Fright and pretend it was made in 1980. And it's not an action film. It is a bum sex on the kitchen, getting red dirt in your crevices film. That does not count.
Yeah. No, he was unconscious. It was.
I watched the last 30 minutes of it about 2 weeks ago, and I shivered.
So good.
It's so
brilliant.
grim.
That's how you should feel when you go to the cinema, like you've just been bum rooted. Hey, Glaz, did you get into the show Industry on HBO?
That's Pommy show, isn't it?
I've just started it. Oh my God, F-Wits and Nixon. It is basically night moves from Foxtel, like that soft porn from back in the day, sort of weaved in and around a financial drama of graduates working in a Canary Wharf in the UK, in London, at a fictional financial house. It is brilliant. Everyone go out and check it out. I'm 5 years behind because I think it's into season 4 or whatever now. But I watch it by myself on the couch a bit later at night, and Sam comes in and catches me the other night when there's a bum rooting scene. Yeah, no, there's this dude just jacking this other dude in the shitter at the Christmas party at the Financial Hub, and she's looking at me like, "What on earth are you doing?" And yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Life imitating art.
I'll commit to new series as well when I'm retired.
All right, so here we go. Both. Okay, so here we go. We've all got 10 picks each. So this could be one of the world's longest podcasts. Jesus. You have got 60 seconds to choose your pick, right?
I reckon 15 seconds. Let's speed this up.
Okay, well, because there'll be some discussion, I'm sure.
All right.
But 60 seconds will become 30 seconds, which will become 15 seconds pretty quickly.
Okay.
When you select your movie, you then get to justify your pick, talk as to why you've picked it, what the movie means to you, and then we can discuss, we can abuse, or we can agree in what your pick is. So let's get started. I've given everyone a list of about 80 movies from the 80s action movies. Sloan is the number 1 pick. I think I could have given him one movie. Will he choose it at number 1? Sloan, what is your first pick in the 80s action movie draft?
Oh, it's tough going one, but I'm going straight to the greatest trilogy of all time, and The Empire Strikes Back.
You fuckwit!
What a cock block move. I love it. Yeah. Whitey is on record as that's his favourite Star Wars movie. So, yeah, well played.
And that's why I picked it.
See, this is going to be the fun part. Is I think there's going to be some spite picks, which could be quite good. My thought was that he might go Commando up front.
Yeah.
But then I knew as soon as he went 1, he was going to go Empire. No, I knew he was going Empire.
Commander, I'll take my pants off.
So, Sloan, what does Empire mean to you?
Well, everything. Like I said, the greatest trilogy of all time. I've still got all my Star Wars toys today.
Fucking
Sadly, not in their packaging.
Yeah.
And as you know, Whitey, because I messaged the other day, I've just started the trilogy again on Disney on my new telly. So I think most efforts would agree that'd be in everyone's top 10.
Yeah, it's a definitely in the top 10. Okay, well done. Dan, it's your go. Pick one. What have you got?
Look, I just want to say that I saw that you're going to give awards at the end for and one of them is the best collection of movies. I'm going to shit on all of your faces with the best collection. I'm telling you, F-Wits, I'm going to win that right now. And I don't even know where to start, but I'm just going to take Aliens off the board because it's probably our favorite movie on this podcast. It was mind-blowing. It's Jimmy Cameron, who we all love. It's a strong female lead in Sigourney Weaver. She doesn't get the additional pubes out in this one that she does in the original Alien, so we don't have to fend through that. What a great movie. I can watch it every year and still enjoy it. It's probably my favorite movie on this list, although there are a couple of others that might give it a bit of a go. But yeah, if Empire Strikes Back was a great pick by Mezza Nixon, but I reckon I've just shit on him with Aliens.
Okay, my number 1 pick on my list was Empire Strikes Back. My number 2 pick was Aliens.
This game rules!
Our work is done here.
And I knew there was a chance I was getting neither. So, Glaz, Aliens, thoughts on Aliens? You an Aliens fan?
I don't know if I can say this.
Yeah, I don't think you are. No, this cunt's not seen it.
What do you
Glass.
mean?
No, I've never seen it.
Glasby, you're just living an alternative life there, bro.
Shut up,
Right.
Danny.
In my defense, how old? You're 50, aren't you? How old are you guys?
The Sloan's 50.
I'm
Morgan's
38.
51.
Right.
Morgs is
so
the
I'm-
oldest.
Hang on, mate. You're not 12 or
His
fucking
face.
15 years younger than us. You're 2 years younger than us.
Yes, but it's a serious 2 years.
Fuck me, Dad.
Right. What it is, I didn't like Sigourney Weaver in Ghostbusters, so I think that's why I'm like, fuck this bitch. I'm not watching this fucking alien thing.
Wow.
I do need to go back and watch Aliens.
Mate, we're watching it. I'm going to make sure we watch it together.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Oh,
Right.
that's cute.
It is. Yeah, it's a meat cute. It's a real meat cute. Look, Aliens, one of my favorite movies of all time. It's a hard 5. It's incredible. One of the best sequels to ever be made. Well, there we go. The 2 of the greatest sequels of all time go 1 and 2 in the draft.
Bam, 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 bam.
Boom.
I now have
He's saying
picked
Bam or
3.
Pam?
And I'm going to
Bam!
go. I'm going to go to my 3rd movie in my list, which is still there.
Oh, I didn't look very closely, but are there Suki Lala movies on this movie?
No. This is my own list that I made.
Brady's
This is
action.
my own list.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I'm going to say 4 words.
Oh,
Get
Yippee-ki-yay.
to
Oh,
the
Get to the chopper.
chopper.
oh.
Good choice. Good choice.
So I'm going Predator.
So
It's
you
still
chose
without
Red
a doubt.
Sonja.
This is the movie that made Arnie a movie star. This is the one. If you can pinpoint the
Really?
movie that made him the man that he is today, it's Predator. It was mainstream. It took Arnie to the mainstream. It's sci-fi action. It is still today one of the greatest action movies ever made. It's nearly 40 years old.
Yeah. Good
And
choice.
what Whitey doesn't realise is that because we train in the morning and I get up at 5 a.m. and watch Predator just to get my testosterone levels boosted.
It'd be funny if you guys did the bro twirl when you get to the gym. It'd be a nice bicep on Glasby and then this fucking side noodle on White. That
I'm like, Glasby, you son of a bitch. Look, it's quality. Bones, you're a huge Arnie guy. What are your thoughts on Predator?
Yeah, great choice, mate. Stands the test of time. Any kid, anyone who watches it tomorrow will still love it. And I quite enjoyed the latest installment of that franchise as well.
Yeah, that's the Prey and Badlands are pretty good.
Prey was really
Prey was really good. I think they've done a good job. I think look, nothing's going to compare. I think it's and Predator 2 is pretty good. Well, Predator 2 is pretty good, but it just doesn't compare.
The first Predator, you've got the Predator, like the alien.
Yep.
But then all the other characters are just so good.
So good, yeah.
Whereas in like Prey,
it's one person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going fourth pick. Last pick in the first round. We go to the Glaz. Okay. What are you going, mate?
Well, I used to watch this film. I used to have a TV and a VHS in my bedroom when I was like, I don't know. My dad used to work at this company that reconditioned TV, so we had like 12 TVs in our house.
Oh.
I had a TV and a VCR in my bedroom when I was like 9 years old, and I used to watch this film.
Come out of my room.
Well, I didn't. And then I would rewind it and watch it again straight after. So I've seen this film over 200 times, and that's not even a joke. Rambo 2.
Oh, good. We enjoyed that. We reviewed that.
We did enjoy that.
It was.
You
it was
shut your filthy mouth.
It was better reviewed than the first one.
Filthy mouth. Do not speak of this.
Yeah, I did tail up the first one, but the second one I did enjoy. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Glaz.
Great choice, Glaz.
Yeah, it's obviously the seriousness of the first one, which is really about PTSD and veterans and that kind of stuff. But then to go to just a sheer blockbuster for Rambo 2. And you're right, Morgs, we had a lot of fun watching it. And I was actually super surprised at how much I enjoyed it. And I couldn't really pick a lot out of it because it's very self-aware, the movie. And I think that's the best part about it. Dan, I know I was super surprised when we watched it that you were a pretty pro Rambo 2.
Yeah, because a lot of the movies we revisit when we're older, I do shit can. But Rambo 2, I don't know, I just enjoyed it the old time. What mean? What is she saying? The jungle?
What mean, Morgs?
What mean? What mean Foskin, Rambo?
Expendable? What mean expendable, Wumbo?
You not forget me, Wumbo.
You not forget me, Wumbo.
What mean expendable, Wumbo? Oh God, yeah, no, really, I'm with you, Wumbo.
She's born in San Francisco, that girl. Like it must be really tough. It must be really tough for Asian actresses, she's American Asian, to put on that just full on, so racist.
Yeah,
like what
English.
Mean expendable, Wumbo?
Awesome.
Come on. It's amazing. Oh,
yeah,
God.
good choice.
Pick.
Strong first round, gentlemen. Well played.
Strong first round. So, Empire Strikes Back, Aliens, Predator, Rambo 2, 4 blockbusters off the chart.
Bam.
And now, Paul, you have first pick in round 2.
Right. So I'm quite
double up.
My second pick would have been Predator.
Okay.
But I'm glad it's gone because then that makes this an easy choice. So one of the things I like about the 80s is the what?
Just quietly, I'm going to suggest it's either going to be an Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone movie. That's just going to be my suggestion. But anyway, continue on.
Well, what I like about the 80s is Stallone did this, Schwarzenegger did this. You know what I mean?
There was this, it was tit for tat.
Yeah.
Every year. So you look at, in fact, no, Rambo 3 was 88. But yeah, they were always playing off against each other.
Rambo 2 was 85.
Sorry, Rambo 3 was 88.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking that was when Predator was 87.
Are you going a Rambo double shot here?
No.
Okay, all
No,
right.
no, I'm
That
gonna
would have been
go-
interesting.
I'm going to go the Arnie one that year.
Oh, no. Yeah, go.
Commando.
Oh,
Why is he doing that? I don't know.
What a
it's one
cockblock.
of Sloane's all-time favourite movies. It's the greatest.
Valverde.
Fucking
Oh,
hell. Don't
Ein
wait,
Frage
lads.
um
He's dead
Speedos.
tired.
Oh,
Fuck.
yeah.
It,
dead
it
tired.
is, it is dead set one of the greatest one-liner movies of all time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it's
mate.
it's also so obvious that it's made on a shoestring budget. When he's blowing up stuff in Valverde, it's just like it's just frameless
Hey.
houses and cardboard houses and
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
no. But that is what's so great about it is that it's still you can laugh at that, but there's something that just sucks you in it. It's so much fun.
Well, there's a bit where there's two guys that when an explosion goes off, they do like a somersault.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing from like 3 angles. They use it 3 times.
Yeah. Man, it's amazing. It's such good fun. Sloan, I know that you came in. We did it very early on in Born to Watch. It was like in the first half a dozen episodes. Sloan was on, mate. What does Commando mean to you? Because I know it means a lot.
Oh, my. This is. I only chose Empire to spite you. And I panicked when Glaz took 4. But then he went First Blood 2. I was like, oh, yeah, great pick. So it made that go up high, but it wasn't one of mine. Then he got to go again, and that just was like a knife in my heart. I love this movie. A mate of mine, Uzi, and I, we paddle around the surf, and we just still quote this movie in our 50s. It's Sally, one of the great dirt bags of all time.
Oh,
When you hit on someone and then she doesn't show you any affection, you go, you fucking whore. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's so good. It's Arnie at his charming
It's Arnie
best.
at
He's
his best.
amazing.
And also,
Is
one of-
anything
sorry,
better
go on.
being a young kid and he's just putting the vest on, he's in the gunnery. Oh, God.
Mate, what about throwing the saw the in the
Oh,
shed?
yeah.
He
Scalps
slices the
him.
guy's head off. So good.
So good.
Right, good pick. It had to be. I knew it'd be either Sly or Arnie. I knew it would be.
well played.
Okay, it's back to me. Now, Dan, go.
Oh, I was just going to say, you were talking about Rambo, hearing very good things about the reimagining, the reboot, the prequel, John Rambo.
Yes.
Oh.
Industry buzz is that it is looking very good, very, very good. Lionsgate producing it, and it sounds like the dailies coming through are shit hot. So I have high hopes for John Rambo.
And that guy that was in Stranger Things. What
That's
part
right.
was
He's
he?
Troutman. Yeah.
He's Troutman.
playing Troutman.
He's Troutman.
Yeah.
Because he looks like Teasel.
Yeah. No, he's
Yeah.
Troutman.
He looks a bit like Diesel. Yeah.
Oh, how good was Teasel?
Teasel's awesome.
Teasel was such a fun.
Oh,
one,
2/3 of a good
Oh.
movie, that one.
Now, it's my go. And first blood. First blood is still on the board. First blood is still on the board. I'm not taking it. I'm going to save it. I'm going to run the gauntlet. Now, my 4th movie is still on the board. So I'm taking Mad Max 2 Road Warrior.
Ooh, good
Ooh.
choice. Yeah.
So I'm taking the Road Warrior. Now, obviously, incredible movie. We've reviewed it here on Born to Watch. We all loved it. Still, it is probably the movie that took Mel to the mainstream, made him a superstar. It was massive in the States, obviously remarketed as the Road Warrior. It's Mad Max 2 to us, you US fuckers. But it's still one of the benchmarks for an action film. It is. There's not a wasted minute in it. Mel is great. The supporting cast is great. Again, we double up. We double up with Bennett. So he's
Oh yeah.
he's what's his name in Mad Max 2? What is his name in
You said
Mad
it to
Max
me
2?
yesterday.
I did. No, he's the guy with the golden youth. I forget what his name is in Mad Max 2. Wes.
Right.
So he's Wes in Mad Max 2.
Camp in both.
Very camp in both. He wears the shit out of a chainmail vest.
Chainmail vest.
But yeah, Glaz, being not Australian, Mad Max 2. Thoughts on that?
I tell you what I do find interesting about Mad Max 2 is that you know when they're trying to get to like paradise.
Yep.
And it's a postcard of Noosa.
Yeah, that's not paradise.
It
Morgs
is.
lives there.
That's
It's a
right.
shithole.
That's right.
But that's something as a Tom, I pick up on that.
Yeah, you want to go there?
I've been
Don't.
a few times.
Yeah, it's shit. Noosa's not too bad. A bit north of Noosa, terrible.
Yeah, is that where he lives?
Yeah. Yeah. People just walk into your house and take a shit.
3 days ago, I saw a rig that could haul that tanker.
Yeah, mate. I tell you what, I put that clip up on Instagram. And it did like 250,000 views.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You
Great
want to get
movie.
out of here? You talk to me.
Talk to me. And the
Good choice,
theory
good choice.
is that the feral kid is Tom Hardy in Fury Road.
Ah.
That's what they're saying. That's what George Miller's come out and said, that he's obviously that Tom Hardy is not Max. He's the feral kid. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so there we go. Pick 3 in round 2 is Dan. What have you got, mate?
I'm not so. I don't need to spite you guys. Like I know I could just cut off a few movies right now, really just to piss you off. But my goal here is just to build the best compilation that I would want to watch over and over and over and over and over again. So, with that in mind, I'm actually going to move. I'm going to move to a genre that was massive for us when we were in high school and something that I used to watch a lot of, which is war movies. And around 1986, 1987, there were a couple that were absolute ball terrors that still to this day I revisit and enjoy. Now, I could go... I love them both for different reasons, but in this exercise, I'm going to pick a 1987 Stanley Kubrick's Full Metal Jacket.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd written Platoon into your fucking thing there.
I could have gone either way. So I probably won't take Platoon now that I've got Full Metal Jacket. It was either way that I was going to jump on this one. But yeah, love this film. Love that he turned England into Vietnam. Love that they brought in a whole heap of palm trees that you can't unsee that he places in every single shot to make it look like he's in the jungles of Vietnam. But yeah, what an excellent movie. I used to watch it with my neighbours when I was a kid. I could repeat every line of dialogue and just thought it was absolutely brilliant and still enjoy it to this day. Joker blowing his brains out on the shitter will live with me forever. And yeah, what a great movie, and one that I could definitely revisit if it was part of the Moog compilation that comes out, gets spat out at the end of this exercise.
You can tell that I think the measure of a great movie, especially from the 80s, is if you are still quoting it.
Yeah.
And I still use tu beaucoup
Oh.
all the time. I'll be on the golf course. If I hit the ball, it goes over the green. I go, fuck, tu beaucoup. Right? It's too big. It's too big. I use tu beaucoup
Alabama
all the
Black
time.
Snake. Yeah.
It's Kubrick is amazing. The cast, like massive ensemble cast, and a lot of those cast were up for Aliens. So a lot of those were either Aliens rejects or
gotcha.
Full Metal Jacket
Gotcha.
rejects. So they were sort of being cast and filmed around the same time.
Yeah.
And the fact that it was made in London or in England, and it's the whole story of the making of it is incredible. Sloan, Full Metal Jacket, fan?
Yeah, good choice, Danny.
Yeah.
I love that movie. I haven't seen it for a while. I might have
it's
to
worth
revisit
a
that.
recheck.
It's a bit.
for sure.
It's not an easy watch.
It's a few movies in a row. So it's obviously the big training at the start, the montage, and then they're out battling when he's a reporter. And it wouldn't be one I'd advise you to watch with Kai Boy. It's definitely not quite ready for that. Although saying that, we would have been Kai's age when we were watching it.
Yeah, we would.
I thoroughly enjoy it. There you go.
Yeah.
Scores
Well
in
done, Dan.
session,
Great
boys.
pick.
Keep watching.
Great pick. With the last pick in round 2, we've got Bones. What are you taking?
I can't believe it's still on the board.
It's a long road.
Company leader, Baker, Rambo, Mesno, Ortega, Coletto, Peter Jorgensen. Oh, it's enough to make a Billy Goat puke when more shot on this movie. It's
2/3 of an
blood.
amazing movie.
It's
Oh.
First Blood.
Yeah, what a
I can't believe
movie.
it was still on the board. That's like getting fucking far lap in the Melbourne Cup.
I wonder if we watched it again, because this was very early in Born to Watch, so we were kind of fucking around, still trying to work out what we were doing on the podcast and what might be funny. And yeah, so
I had people in the street come up to me and say, "Who's that fucking guy that shut on First Blood?"
So now that
McNabb, he can't get past it.
Oh, the great man Heath McNabb. I can understand it, and I've changed my focus now to just talking about Gow rooting 10, so I don't have to shit on every movie now. But yeah, look, I think back extremely fondly to when we used to watch it as kids, but I know that I had a problem with that monologue that he sprouts. But most of that movie, I really enjoy, and I can see why you love it. So I've definitely softened my view on it.
Paul?
First time I ever saw it, we were on holiday in Spain, and the hotel had a cinema like down in the basement. So every day they'd show films, and me and my dad, and the seats were like like folding chairs.
Oh yeah.
And me and my dad went and watched. So that's like one of my early memories is watching that film with my dad.
That's rad.
And then so I said to my girls, it's probably about 2 years ago. So my girls now are 12 and nearly 14. So Nevaeh, she's like mad into, she wants to be an actress. So like she does drama classes and she's like so into it. And anyway, I said, look, I watched this with my dad. Why don't we watch it? So we sat down, and the little one, after half an hour, she's like, oh, this is boring. She fucked off. But Nevaeh sat and watched it. And then the bit that you're taking the piss out of at the end, where he's, he's breaking down and he's crying. And
the leg!
Yeah. But she was transfixed on it. And at the end of it, she's like, that's some of the best acting I've ever seen. She thought it was amazing. She was over 12 at the time.
No,
I think it is awesome. It's such a good film.
It's one of those. It's a core memory movie for me. So it's one of those ones that it was one of the first ones that you probably were not quite old enough to watch, that you got to watch, and you just fell in love with him. Like, and the 80s was so much about Sly.
But the thing is as well, like, because he's not going around killing people, is he?
Well, only one person dies, and it's an accident. It's manslaughter.
Yeah, yeah.
I sing it in the Kick-Ass credit song. It's manslaughter at best.
When you're in Spain, did you go and hang out at Ray Winston's villa? And did Ben Kingsley come in and piss on your carpet?
No, I think at that era, Ray Winston would have been in Borstal. Do you remember the film where Ray Winston's in? What's it called now? It was like the film, like as a kid, if you were fucking around and you might get in trouble with the police, like you watch that film and you're like, fuck this. Yeah, because it was like the youth prison. Like
really?
Oh, wow. I don't know it. Yeah.
I don't know the movie.
Google it. Ray Winston, he was like 17, 18 in that film.
Mate, he was never 17. He was born 48.
No, he was born 45 with leather tan skin. Yeah.
Yeah. Ray Winston, Borstal. I'll find it. Here we go. Scum.
Yeah,
Scum.
Some kid gets bummed in the greenhouse.
There's a theme to tonight's episode. There's a lot of bumming going on.
I'll definitely check it out now. Thank you, guys.
Morgs going to watch it tonight after industry.
I'm into the subgenre of bumming at the moment. So yeah.
At what precise minute is the bumming?
Morgs is going to start a website about just bumming scenes in movies. Born to bum.
We spoke a couple of weeks ago about the guy who invented the pause button.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a scene where Ray Winston walks through, grabs a pool ball, like, these kids are playing pool. He grabs the pool ball, puts it in a sock, and then whacks the fuck out of some kid.
Oh,
But yeah.
Seagal
As a
took.
kid, if you saw that film, you're like, I need to behave because I don't want to end up in somewhere like that.
Yeah,
You know what?
in juvie.
It's a 19.
Juvie, yeah.
It's a 1979 movie, so it doesn't make the cut for us.
Ah,
Yeah. But we've talked about it. Well done, Sloan. First Blood, great movie, great choice. I am a little surprised it's still on the board. I came very close to taking it. Now, with the first pick of round 3, you're up again, Bones. What do you got?
Oh, I'm going to keep that'll put. Ooh. Shit. I'm going to put my 2 faves on the bench at the moment, Stallone and Arnie, and I'm going to go with Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I knew you were going to go with Raiders.
that's it. That's the
I
first
knew
cop
you were
block.
going to go with Raiders because if you didn't, your brother would have lynched you.
He'd be going mental when I said First Blood.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I made him watch it 8 million times.
Yeah, that was in my wheelhouse. You cock blocked me good there.
Yeah.
The only movie that doesn't require the lead to be in the movie for the ending to be exactly as it would have been anyway. The Nazis are always going to get their faces melted, whether fucking Indy's involved or not. But we do enjoy him fucking around all the way through to get to exactly the same point that they would have got to. So yeah, but what a great movie.
But it doesn't make its way back to Area 51. The Ark doesn't go back to Area 51 if Indy's not there.
True.
So, you know, the Big Bang Theory can fuck off with its Raiders theory. But look, Raiders, incredible. One of the great trilogies. And, you know, we reviewed it again pretty early on and it got high praise. I think it got a couple 5s. It's one of the great action movies of all time.
We spoke about the Steven Soderbergh version as well, where he does it in black and white without dialogue, and you can follow along and understand exactly what's happening without a line of dialogue spoken, which is pretty incredible.
Yeah, no, great film. Good pick, Sloan, and that'll get you out of the doghouse with Luke. So well done.
The only other issue with that is the piss tricking contest in Tibet, where they're absolutely maggot, and she just snaps out of it a second later. I wish I had that ability. I would have fallen over a lot less.
Yeah, you do not. You do not.
I do not.
Now, Daniel, with your
Ooh.
pick, you are the next pick in round 3. What are you taking?
Oh, look, I can literally just smash you blokes up with my picks, but I'm gonna go a little deep cut, not too far, but I'm gonna stay in 1987 with my previous pick, Full Metal Jacket, and going to go with a Kevin Costner, Sean Connery bit with director Brian De Palma, The Untouchables from 1987. A very young Andy Garcia, a movie that I loved so much. I actually had a poster from Video Easy at DY on my wall for many, many, many years. I was that enamored with this film. Love it to this day. Haven't seen it in quite a few years now, so it's definitely worth a revisit. But if I was making a compilation from this list you have proposed and had to go to a movie that I'd love to go back and check out, The Untouchables would undoubtedly be up there.
Yeah, great call. Great movie. Robert De Niro as Al Capone is quite memorable. Smashes the guy's head with the baseball bat. Yeah. Really, really good call. Really good movie. Good
the
pick,
train
Dan.
station scene with the pram, and just completely memorable. And love that and watched that so many times. You got him? Yeah, I got him. Fuck yeah, you got him, Andy Garcia. Awesome.
Now, there are a lot of movies left that I thought might have gone already.
Yeah.
And there's one that is glaring at me that I can't not take it. I cannot not take it with my third pick in the 80s action movie draft. I am taking The Terminator.
I crossed it out. I knew that's what you were saying. Yeah.
I'm taking The Terminator. We reviewed this not long ago. and we reviewed Terminator 2 not long ago. For the longest time, I was of the opinion that Terminator 2 was a better movie than Terminator. And after watching Terminator, it is so fucking good.
Terminator
It is so gritty. It is so raw.
Yeah.
It is, again, it's Arnold is incredible in it, but Michael Biehn is amazing. Like Linda Hamilton with the small snorbs is amazing. Like it's one of the first sex scenes I ever saw on film. And it's, again, core memory. It's a core sex scene of my youth.
Well, 1984, you would have been year 3. You would have had a full pants of pubes.
Full bush.
By then, so,
Full bush. But again, like I was very late. I was very late to self-gratification. So I would have used, I would have gone back to her very early on in my exploration of myself in my mid-teens when I started that.
The pause button got to work out.
Yeah, there was a pause. It got paused a bit. But the Terminator, just incredible. Still today, hasn't aged a day. Glads, what do you reckon?
Yeah, amazing. Yep. And I was trying to think. I don't know if I was reading Arnie's book. I must have been reading his book, and he was talking about how he had to like train himself to like move like a rope. You know, like the way he looked like he was saying. I think he was saying his eyes. Like he always looked forward or something.
Yeah.
Like he'd move his head rather than
move the eyes.
Yeah. He was like the level of detail.
I think there's a bit more to it than people think.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, you don't sort of appreciate.
There's a lot more to Arnie than people think.
Yes, I agree.
Off as a bit of a dumb jock, but the more you read about him and the more you learn what he was about and what he put into his craft, he's amazing.
The one thing that always gets me about Arnie is that he said that his fitness journey started because there was a guy that was, I can't remember his name, but he was like I think he was Austrian, and he was like the world bench press record holder. And this guy wore glasses. So Arnie was like, oh, you can be strong and athletic and intelligent. Yeah. And I'm like, that guy just had bad eyesight. But Arnie thought it was, so this whole thing that Arnold Schwarzenegger ended up doing was because of this guy that might not have been intelligent at all. No. Just had bad eyesight.
Yeah.
Just had shit eyes like me.
Exactly. I mean.
Yeah. Okay, so the Terminator, I'm going to praise myself for a quality pick.
Yeah, well done.
Good pick. I would be happy to have that in my list. You did.
I'm extremely surprised that it's the 12th movie picked, well, the 11th movie picked in this draft.
Well, it's the 8th. So many to go at.
Exactly. Now, Paul,
let me hit you with the double bubble. Are you ready?
Well, he's got 2 in a row here. So what's going to happen?
Okay. So this, if I've seen Rambo 200 times, I've probably seen this equal amount.
Oh, don't break my heart here.
Is it a burning heart?
Oh, you fuckwit. I knew it was going to be that.
So just so you know, our training session tomorrow is running up a mountain.
Oh.
Hearts on fire, strong desire. Mate, Rocky 4 is my favorite.
Rocky 4.
What a great Rocky.
Most amazing, in fact, back-to-back training montages in that film, just about.
Yeah, it's pretty much all montage. It's amazing.
Gets back from his run, has a quick chat with Adrian, gets all fired up, fucking shoulder presses her.
Oh.
I once was in a hotel I did a tour of Australia, and my girlfriend at the time, Kate, came with me. And for some reason, I don't know if the film was on or if it was like just playing the music, but that whole thing, that
training
montage music, and the and I did it all, and she's just looking at me like I'm a psychopath.
Because you were.
I did all the sound effects perfectly in time. She's like, "What the fuck is this music?"
Yeah, the training montage track was the first piece of music that I downloaded on Napster. It was the first piece of illegal music that I ever downloaded. The training montage.
Slide, rank your Rockies, including the Creeds. Go.
1, 2, 4, 3. Oh,
This is where it
not
gets hard
Tommy
here.
Gunn. Not Tommy Gunn.
No, but 5 shit. Balboa's not bad. I don't mind Balboa.
Balboa's good. Balboa's good.
Yeah.
Balboa,
Yeah.
Creed, Tommy Gunn, Creed 2 stud.
Yeah.
Creed 3's not great either.
Yeah. No.
Oh, yeah, 3. Yeah, 3's horrific. Sorry, 2 is okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I put Creed 3 and Tommy Gunn are the two.
Yeah,
they're the end. They're the last ones.
Yeah, the rest are all amazing.
Yeah.
I had a kid that worked for me in the gym, and I would have been 32, 33. He was 19 when he started working for me. And me and my friend were training in the gym. We had it was a Rocky soundtrack, but it was when he walked in, it was the Rocky 4. So I can't remember which one, but it was one of the tracks from Rocky 4. And he's like, "Oh God, what's this music?" I'm like, "It's
What
from
do you
Rocky
mean?
4." Like, and he went, "Oh, I've never seen a Rocky film."
Ah!
Yeah,
I
that's
couldn't
mentality.
understand why this kid. Anyway, I found out later that when he'd never met his dad like fucked off before he was born, so he'd grown up without a dad, and then it all made sense.
Yeah.
He'd seen the Twilight series multiple times, but hadn't seen Rocky.
Yeah.
What's that?
Right.
Well, my daughter and
Remember what I
wife are
said
now
when I was
watching
about wanting to
Twilight
be you?
right.
out in the other room.
Forget
So I imagine that's what happens when your dad doesn't introduce you to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it's unbelievable
Is it me again?
how we're given to the hands.
Yeah,
of
good
fate.
choice. Glaz is, I don't mind his
Okay,
compilation
Glaz,
stuff,
now
huh?
you could break everyone's hearts here. For the first pick of round 4, what have you got?
So I watched this the other day.
Okay.
I've not seen. it.
Oh, I know what it is.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
I've not seen it in over 20 years, and I watched it, and it did not disappoint. RoboCop.
Oh, that's a definite clock block on me. Oh. I'd buy that for $1.
That with the guy driving into the vat of toxic waste and coming out.
What a shit
Bitches
hot
leave.
film. Yeah. Bitches
Looks
leave.
like a character out of He-Man.
Without, there are a lot of shitty movies in the 80s, and this could have been one of them.
Easily.
So easily could have slid the other way, but the satire that it does, and it's just when he gets shot, when Murphy gets shot, that is still, again, talking core memories. His hand being blown off is in my head. It will never leave. And seeing that for the first time blew my mind. It is such a fucking good movie.
Yep.
Morgs, thoughts on RoboCop?
Yeah, Glasby is he's a bit of a dark horse in this. I mean, I'm going to win, but he's doing really well. That was a very, very good choice, and that and Raiders were definitely penciled into my list. So nice cockblock there, fella. Well played.
Yeah, it's okay. With my pick in round 4 of the draft, and this is a tough one because I think I'm going to take a sentimental one here.
Oh.
I'm going to take a sentimental one to make sure that I get it.
Oh.
Well, like Jack Burton said, Big Trouble in Little China is going in my list. And
I would have taken it just to cock block you, but yes,
I
should be
know
yours,
there
for
would have.
sure. Yeah.
When
I didn't
when
even
it's
highlight it because I just left it for you.
When it's getting, I thought that I might leave it till we're getting a bit thin, but I was like, no, I've seen what's happened in the previous 3 rounds. I've seen the meanness of you guys, and I'm like, I'm not allowing. And if I don't take another movie, I'm happy with Big Trouble in Little China. It is a movie that I rewatch. I would say every 6 or 8 weeks. This is on. It's somewhere. If I'm working and I'm feeling a bit down, Big Trouble in Little China goes on. It makes me smile and laugh. It is fucking amazing. John Carpenter, Kurt Russell, Kate Control, unbelievably good. Morgs, we watched it 1 trillion times.
Oh, it just, you introduced it to me. It was one of the better picks you've ever given me. I still love it to this day. Jack Burton, one of the better characters. It's why we love Kurt Russell. It's why we find out who's linked to him in every episode of Born to Watch. Yeah, excellent choice. Well made.
Yeah. Sloan, thoughts on Big Trouble? You a Big Trouble fan?
Yeah, I'm a Big Trouble fan. I probably watched it more with you, either on holidays or at your place, than I did at my own house growing up. But yeah, great movie, great choice. And
It's definitely a go-to.
Knifing you for Empire, but I couldn't knife you on that.
I appreciate it. You're such a kind guy. I love it. That's why I'm going to kill you last. Now, Dan, adding to what Dan is going to add to the apparent winning list with his pick in the 4th round of the draft. What do you got, Dan?
Yeah, again, look, when the F-Wids vote, I'm going to win this by a long way. But this was a bit of a tough pick, and it was one or the other for me in this. I'm going back to all-time greats. And these two films for me are two that I could literally gravitate towards pretty much equally as most. But I'm going to go with the former rather than the latter. 1987 versus 1988. I'm going to go with Martin Riggs and Lethal Weapon, the original. Yeah. I love this movie. I gave it a 5 when we did it on Born to Watch. I stand by that pick. It is so watchable. It is such a great film. It is such a quotable film. Riggs is the suicidal cop, and he's too crazy. Obviously, Danny Glover's too old for this shit, but he was in his 40s playing 50, which I thought was pretty funny. Awesome movie. I've never watched it and not enjoyed it, and it was either that or Die Hard for me in this round, and I thought I will stick with Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, I've got to say, the fact that they're still on the board is incredible, because they are both unbelievable. And as a 1-2 punch, Lethal Weapon 1 and 2 are amazing. Lethal Weapon 2 is almost as good as the first one.
The second one was with the
South Africans. Yeah.
Diplomatic immunity.
I want to go to South Africa.
But you're black.
But you're black.
But it is so good. Again, you got great salts from Patsy Kensit. She gets
Patsy Kensit. She Mrs. Liam Gallagher not long after. Well, actually quite a bit after, but yeah, she's great sort. Excellent body type salts.
Yeah, but the first Lethal Weapon is so good. Sloan would have been a massive watch at Cromer Road, no doubt, eh?
Destroyed
my
Lethal
God,
Weapon.
yeah.
Love that movie.
I reckon I had a Tommy Burger watching Lethal Weapon on the couch with his massive telly for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like Lethal Weapon though, where Mel Gibson rolls and he's shooting.
Oh yeah,
he must be fucking shooting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson has got to be up there with the best movie runner, movie athlete. He is amazing. That shower scene where he chokes out the token in there's some good body control in that. He's an athlete, Mel. Before he became an anti-Semite freak, he was actually an amazing movie star.
I'm no gun expert, but I love how he's always got 32 rounds in the chamber. Martin.
Actually, you know what? So as a kid, I used to watch films with my dad, and he'd always be like, I've turned into my dad. Because my dad, someone would be, and he'd be, how many bullets are in that gun?
I think we all do.
Now I started doing it.
I like Will the Workie's stories of him watching films with his dad, and his dad out in the backyard with nunchucks and throwing stars and the like. Samurai swords. Oh,
crazy.
Very, very
crazy.
easy. Yeah, awesome. I think I'm shitting it in, it's fair to say.
Good pick, Dan. Lethal Weapon, quality movie now. Bones with his pick is for round 4, and then he'll go straight into round 5. What have you got, mate?
I'm going to get Morgs' fucking list and spray it with jizz. And it's going to be like him gluing his sheets into his geography book.
Back in 91.
Now I'm looking at this list and there's a couple there that shouldn't be there, and it pains me that I'm going to skip them because you know, sometimes you're just going to have to stick a banana in the tailpipe.
Definitely mugged me off well.
Beverly Hills Cop, 1984. He's snorking out.
He's at it.
He's had enough. Glaz is taking a piss. Now, just one thing that I've noticed is that we probably have to stop here because we might go through round 5, 6, and 7 while Glaz is pissing because he pisses like a racehorse. But that is a quality pick. One of the great movies.
Yeah.
One of the great action comedies. Eddie Murphy announces himself after Trading Places and says, you know what? I was pretty good in Trading Places, but I'm going to double down and go, I'm the man.
Well, the fact that the script went through Hollywood and was Sylvester Stallone was attached, there was a whole heap of other actors that were going to play this thing, and they didn't think it could be made. Then Eddie Murphy, all 21 years old, came through and just owned the screen. Like, what an amazing effort. And the fact that he ad-libbed a whole heap of the script and becomes the entire movie, it was just a breakout performance and an outstanding selection, Nixon. Well played.
Yeah,
I think it's like it's a movie that people you would not think know, like, quotes from that movie. Like,
oh my God,
weird people, you're like, fuck, that person's even quoting Beverly Hills Cop because everyone's watched it.
Yeah.
And I love, like, have you seen Rise and interview Judge Reinhold about Beverly Hills Cop?
No,
it's so good. They talk to him about Serge, and they go, we've got this guy, and he's like, who is this guy? And, like, trust me, he's fucking amazing.
He's awesome.
And they were just like, is he? And the guy walks out and he's, what is this? What's this? And he's just
sexy.
Right. And he's going, Achmel. And he said they were behind the cameras. They had to cut because even the director was losing his shit. It's so good. Rich.
Bronson Pinochet. Yeah.
Perfect Strangers.
Yeah.
Perfect Strangers.
Belky.
With Uncle Larry.
Fucking Belky.
With Uncle Larry. Yeah, Belky. But the scary thing to think of it is that the part of Winston Zeddemore in Ghostbusters was written with Freddie Murphy. So he could have had the 1-2 punch of Beverly Hills Cop Ghostbusters.
Into Ghostbusters, yeah.
Now, I think it probably does change Ghostbusters with him being in it. But if he goes Trading Places, Beverly Hills Cop Ghostbusters, fuck a duck.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, that would
I saw the other day, I don't know if it's true or not, but it said that the what's the black guy in Ghostbusters?
Ernie Hudson in Ghostbusters?
Ernie Hudson.
Yeah. And he went for the to do the voice part for
the real Ghostbusters for the cartoon.
Yeah, and they turned him down because they said it didn't sound enough like him.
Yeah. Weird.
Brilliant.
Okay, great pick, Bones. Now
outstanding.
we're getting almost to the halfway mark. Number 5. What's your pick first in round 5, Sloan?
Oh, this is pure loyalty. This is being loyal to the bone. It can't stay on the board any longer. Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Morgs is a hater. Whitey's a hater, but I love this movie.
It's not my jam, but I understand. Yeah.
I've got to admit, that was on my list, but I didn't know whether to say it in front of you guys because I thought you.
No, we're big.
Glaz, fuck those two. And Morgs' list. Yeah.
I love 1 and Empire and Episode 4, A New Hope. I love them so much, and I just, as an adult, Return of the Jedi is just too kiddie for me. It's just a bit like Jar Jar Binks being introduced in the second of the prequels. Like it's just no.
We're not
Return of the
talking
Jedi.
today. We're taking ourselves back to 1983.
Yeah, in 1983, I'm sure I loved it, but
I was only 6 years old. I'm a lot younger than you guys. So.
Look, there's no. I think the first half of I just think it's the end-all part. It's the Ewoks, right? So I
Yeah.
just think it's the Ewoks, and I think that was the pure merchandise grab. Originally, it was supposed to be Wookiees, so it was supposed to be like Chewbaccas, and they went, no, kids won't want to buy them. We'll go with smaller bears. So,
Yeah.
The first half of it, when they're at Jabba's palace and all that kind of stuff, is great. Like
That's a great,
really good movie.
The Sarlacc pit and everything is fantastic.
Yeah, and I can still watch it today, and I can still enjoy it, but it doesn't have the same punch now that 4 and 5 do. And Rogue One.
Yeah.
Or Rogue One. So
Dressed in black,
it's still
introduced into the new green lightsaber. Like, come on.
Yeah, there was a lot of fan service.
Heaps of the.
Do you know there's a theory that Care Bears are just gay Ewoks?
that must be an English theory. Okay, pick in the 5th round, Dan. It's your go. What are you taking?
Yeah, I'm going to look a little bit of a deep cut on this one. So I was sniffing around in 1986, and this is a movie that I particularly like. I haven't seen it for a while, so I don't know how much it's going to hold up, but probably not one you had me penciled in for, but it's one that I just think is great and just reminds me so much of those 80s and when we were watching these movies. But Louis Gossett Jr. in Iron Eagle from 1986. Yeah, it's something that I love. I'm throwing myself out there because if I went to revisit it now, it might be it might be something that slaps me in the face. But Doug Masters going to save his dad by stealing an F-15 with his mates on the base, all these army brats, to go out and rescue his dad and then come back with Louis Gossett Jr. I just remember some real kick-ass American fuck yeah moments in it. And it's a movie that I love from that time. Bones, were you an Iron Eagle guy?
Nah.
Doug Masters?
Mate, Jason Gedrick.
The problem with Iron Eagle is that I saw it there and I could remember it, but it came out the same year as Top Gun, and then Top Gun just shit on its face. So I've seen Top Gun that many times. We're all 50 plus on seeing Top Gun. So if I had to choose now to go and watch a movie after this breaks, I'd go and watch Iron Eagle just because it's not Top Gun, and it just cracks me up. But yeah, I totally see where you're coming from, and I'm not comparing the two. I think they're completely different movies. Yeah.
But
I'm just saying why, as an '86 kid or person,
you would have gone back to Top Gun.
Yeah, like when you can only grab 3 for $7, you're not going to reach for Iron Eagle.
Fair enough. Oh, there you go.
Good one, Dan. It's interesting pick, Iron Eagle, and
I like you went outside the box.
Yeah.
It is outside the box, and I'm going to go straight back into the box and take Missile Lock on Iron Eagle and switch to the guns.
Yeah.
And I'm going with Top Gun.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
One of the greatest action movies of the 80s. So gay. So much fun.
Yeah.
It's Tom Cruise. It's quintessential Cruise. It's quintessential Tony Scott. It is like even Isabel eye rolled watching this movie. Because we watched Top Gun Maverick and then we went back and watched Top Gun, and she eye rolled at the "You can be my wingman" bullshit. line. Even she was appalled, and she's 12, probably 11 or 10 when we watched it, right? But there is something that is so heartwarming. It's like a warm bowl of soup, a cold, wet night.
Take my breath away.
And the scary thing is that
now?
Kelly McGillis. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Shit.
The scary thing is that Top Gun Maverick is so much a better movie than Top Gun. Like it is.
Yeah, it's more entertaining.
So much better. So much.
I mean, Val Kilmer though, and in both, and Val's cameo in Maverick is outstanding. But after seeing the documentary on Val Kilmer and just seeing what a fucking legend that
He's
guy
a bit of a
is,
boss.
it's very hard not to love Top Gun. Yeah, I'm with you.
The other pilots in Top Gun are way better than Maverick.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Wolfman. They're heaps better than the woke pilots in the second one.
I've got to turn in my wings. I've lost my edge.
Cougar.
It's what
Well,
Mike
yeah,
said in
fuck
Canada. Got turned into brown wings.
As he watched Brokeback Mountain for the seventh time.
I got to turn into brown wings. I've turned the
Like-
bike.
I turned to meet it, and went, oh.
He's a Peter North fan. He likes his early work.
He does. He likes Peter North's early work. That's right.
Hang on. Peter North's early work with the other dudes.
Yeah, exactly right. The decorator. Now, Glaz.
Yes.
Now for the final pick of round 5 and the halfway mark of the draft. What are you going with? There's still plenty of good movies.
There is. I'm going to go back to Arnie. I'm going to go Running Man.
Oh,
No,
the running. Good call.
yes.
Morton and I
did
did
that
that.
not long ago. Yeah, not
Yeah.
long ago. We enjoyed it. Yeah, we very much enjoyed it. Hey, light
There's
bulb.
a full-
Hey, Christmas tree.
Yeah. The Running Man is, again, it feels a bit indie. Feels a bit lower budget.
Yeah.
But it's gritty. It's Arnie, another one-liner fest. A lot of fun. A lot of fun in that. It's a movie of Arnie's that I can just go back to multiple times and keep watching.
Did
It's a
you?
great
What you saw the new one with
I did,
with
yeah,
old
I
mate?
watched it.
Yeah, you saw
did.
it fine. Yeah, what do you
It's
think?
I
okay.
watched it on the plane. Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah,
It's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
I
Look,
haven't
it's a
seen
it's a completely different movie to the
yeah.
87 one. Completely different movie. But it's a great pick. And look, there's going to be Arnie, I think, will win the draft. I think he'll have the most movies drafted, there's no doubt.
If it didn't go now, it was about to go.
Yeah, exactly right. It was not far away from going. So great pick. I think we all love the Running
good
Man.
choice.
Now,
We all like the Running Man.
we're at the halfway mark of the draft. I'm just going to go through everyone's lists so far. So Bones has got Empire Strikes Back. Fuckwit.
Good.
First Blood, Raiders of the Lost Ark,
Excellent.
Beverly Hills Cop,
Excellent.
and Return of the Jedi.
Mm.
Dan, I think you're going to struggle, man. I think you're going to struggle. But here's Dan's list. He's Aliens. Fuckwit. Full
Absolute.
Metal Jacket.
Rockstar.
The Untouchables.
Rockstar.
Lethal
Okay.
Weapon.
Rockstar.
And Iron Smegma.
Definitely, I've gone a little obscure on that one. I'm not going to win too many fans with Iron Eagle.
Okay, my list.
You like it, Damo?
Predator.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Mad Max 2.
Good choice.
The Terminator.
Outstanding.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Very good.
Yeah.
And Top Gun.
Yeah, there's no weaknesses there. Well done.
Now, the Glazers list. Rambo 2.
Yeah, good.
Commando.
Good. Let's party.
Glorious.
Rocky 4.
Yeah, strong.
Yeah.
RoboCop.
Nice.
The Running Man.
It's a
I-
fucking
I'm
strong
gonna
list,
go,
boys.
I'm gonna go out and say that Glaz is the purist. He's
No, that's-
he's the 80s action sweet spot. He's just gone.
Yeah.
This is what I fucking like.
I'm
Here
going to
you
use
go,
a
boys.
quote from another movie and say, "Did we just become best friends?"
it's-
Steamballs.
there has never been I think there's never been a truer word spoken, Dan, than Glasby is the purist. Those movies
He's a purist.
are
Yeah,
quintessential 80s.
yeah, yeah.
And they would be on
outstanding.
almost everyone's list that has any
Yeah.
idea. We've hit the halfway
Everyone's
mark.
strong. Everyone's strong so
Yeah.
far. I mean, it's It's. I would.
The great man himself's not been featured yet.
Chuck has not been featured yet. I
No.
think we've still got half to go. I'm
I
anticipating.
don't know Glasby as well as these two because we didn't go to primary school together. But I'm going to say that Chuck, out of the ones that I know, is probably a Nixon jam more than a White jam. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see if he pops up and whether Glasby snakes a couple from him. So yeah, I'll be watching.
Well, the purist might have lone wolf in his
purist.
sights.
Glasby, look at him. He's a couple of years younger, but love the 80s a bit more.
We're at the halfway mark of our 80s action movie draft, and we just want to say thank you to our major sponsor of the podcast, the Gage Roads Brew Company. Dan, you're
I've got to call Mick McKeon, the absolute legend from Gage Roads. Can you call me and tell him to call me tomorrow? He's waiting on my order of our winter purchase. I think we're going to get into the hazies for winter. I think a bit of side dick maybe for Damo because he loves that shit. Whatever you and I like we like the chili. The chili gingers
lime
as well.
Yeah,
that's some good shit. So love you guys, Gage Roads. Thank you very much. I tell you who else loves Gage Roads. That's Big Heathy. Now he's back on the piss. Fuck yeah.
Nah, Elise Nixon, single fin.
Oh, she loves it. Yeah. Good egg.
Yeah.
Good egg. That woman.
A good job, boys. We're motoring through. Let's keep going. We're into round 6. It is DJ Glaz's pick, mate.
Spin that
What have you
wheel.
got?
Play that funky music, white boy.
Okay, I think I'm. Oh God, it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Bloodsport.
Oh! I was
He got
hoping that he'd
panned.
be left later.
He
Oh!
got panned on that podcast.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know what?
Ah.
So, Dan, you said earlier you'd like to revisit First Blood.
Yeah.
I have revisited Bloodsport on numerous occasions since we reviewed it, and I really enjoy it. I gave it a shit rating because it's a bit of a shit movie, but fuck, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like it is.
Yeah.
It's a very easy taught 85, 87-minute movie that is a lot of fun, and I think it's the best that John Claude ever was.
yeah, I reckon.
It's his
It's
best.
hard, it's hard to argue. It's hard to argue that
It's
it
hard to
wasn't
argue
John
when
Claude.
you've got him doing the triple spinning back kick and then
Yeah.
Chung Lee after that last one.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a good pick.
It's incredible.
Forrest Whitaker giving him the side eye
Yeah, like only he can.
with his one eye. But no, great choice. I was hoping it'd be around maybe in round 8, 9, or 10.
Oh mate, I just had to
Yeah.
get it in there.
All right, my go, round 6. Mate, there's still some quality on the board. There's actually my number 9 movie is still there. My number 11 movie is still there. Oh God. I've got to take it. I'm going again. It's sentimental. I'm going Rocky 3.
Oh, you!
No!
That was my just then. That was my toss up. It was either Bloodsport or Rocky 3.
There is no
I'm going Rocky
tomorrow.
3.
There is
You
no
baby champion!
tomorrow.
You baby champion!
This is the first Rocky that I ever saw. Rocky 3. My dad introduced it to me.
The Tiger.
He introduced me to the Hulk, who he's actually now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He fights Hulk Hogan at the start.
Thunderlips.
Yeah.
Thunderlips.
Yeah.
Now
The ultimate male.
the ultimate male against the ultimate meatball. But there's
It
actually
doesn't
there's
show
a-
how much of a midget Sylvester Stallone
Oh,
is when he's
God.
standing next to Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, everybody's a midget when they're standing next to Hulk
Yeah.
Hogan.
That's right. That's right. He was a
But there's actually
massive
there's a doco that's just been released this week on Netflix about Hulk Hogan. 4 episodes. It's pretty good.
Oh, I did see that pop up. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it. Pretty good. He lived an interesting life. Obviously, there's quite a few ups and downs, but Rocky 3, Eye of the Tiger, Apollo coming back to coach him. Paulie's still an asshole. It's so good.
Oh,
And
he's
I tell you
so
what,
good.
Yeah.
Adrian looks really good in this movie.
Yes.
Like real
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real good. So great fight. He loses. He comes back. He wins. He does the rope a dope. It's just a great movie.
And Mickey dying.
And
thinking
Mickey
he won.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's
Absolutely.
brutal.
Yeah.
So
So
Mr. T was a midget as well. We didn't realise
Yeah.
when we were watching the A Team, but Mr. T was pretty much Peter Dinklage from Game of Thrones.
He's so good in that.
And we had no idea. We thought he was a monster,
was the
and
imp.
he was
here's the
yeah,
end.
he was a fucking imp.
Actually, think about this, right? So you're 6'3", yeah?
Now I used to be 6'4".
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
6'6".
I'm 6 foot. So the difference between me and White, I feel small when I stand next to him.
Yeah,
Most people do.
But the difference between Hulk Hogan and him is even bigger
Yeah.
than the difference between me. So think how big that fucker is.
The Hulk's
he's a
big.
giant.
He was massive.
Yeah.
24-inch
Yeah.
24-inch pythons.
I tell you, the G-Man loved Hulk Hogan. He was massive. Yeah.
Yeah.
He liked
He was
Macho Man Randy
Hulkamaniac.
Savage. Yeah. He liked Jimmy Superfly, and he liked Hulk Hogan.
Mate, you should see some of the old wrestlers in this doco. Fuck, they look like they should have died 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like the hacksaw Jim Duggan, he looks 605. Yeah. But it's good. It's worth a
What
watch.
happened to Ted DiBiase? Is he still
Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. He's in it. Yeah, mate, he's the man. $1 Million
I
Man.
went to see a client of mine the other day, and he's growing a beard, and I'm like, I didn't want to say it to
It's
him.
Ted DiBiase.
I'm like, fuck me.
All right, round 6. Daniel Morgan, you're up. Add to your list.
Yeah, there's a few that I wanted to go here, but down in the deep cut section, so Cult Classics Workhorses was where I was planning on being for round 6. Now, I'm not going to go this one, but I want to give a special shout out to Action Jackson from 1988 because Carl Weathers was such a star and he was such an amazing part of Rockies 1, 2, and 3 that to give him his own vehicle as a starring mechanism, I think was awesome. And I love Action Jackson. And it was a movie that almost made the cut for me, but it was trumped by another 1986 film that is actually about to get the re-release treatment for a reboot. And it is Connor McLeod of the Clan McLeod, Christopher Lambert, the guy who had to learn his lines in English even though he didn't speak the fucking language, alongside Sean Connery playing a Spaniard with a Scottish accent. What the fuck is going on? But it's awesome. It is Highlander.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you missed. It's also got the guy from Shawshank Redemption, the Kurgan.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Kurgan is Hadley. Hadley from Shawshank.
Yeah. That's
what's his name? I forget his name. He was in Extreme Prejudice as well. Why have I forgotten?
Yes. Great baddie. Awesome baddie.
Yeah, great baddie. Kurgan's great. There must be only one.
Yeah, you could. There can be
Somersault
only one.
Lane Burr.
Yeah. Christopher Lambert. Oh, awful, but what a great flick. Soundtrack, all the guys from Queen didn't want to work together, so they all wrote their own song for that particular soundtrack, and it's fucking awesome. And you could listen to that today and still love it. Yeah, Highlander. Remember it extremely fondly. There can be only one. Great flick.
Yeah, I had a feeling that might end up on your list, Dan. I know you're a big fan of that word back in the day. Now, with his pick in round 6, Sloan, look, he's studying the form guide here. He's got a roughie at Wyong race 6, I think he's going to pick.
Anyway, sports bet. All right. This has just got to go off the board. It can't sit there any longer. I'm going back to the well. What's that? It's a blue light. What does it do? Turns blue. Rambo 3.
1988.
I haven't seen Rambo 3 for 25 years. I couldn't.
Of course you haven't. You've been polling men.
Incredible.
What about but Morgs again? One of the great things that we've said. Can I have it? Can I have it?
Can I have it?
Can I have
Can
it?
I have it?
What is that?
I've been saying that for
Can I have
35
it?
years.
You've been saying that for 35 years. Can I have it?
No, fuck off.
Yeah. What is that? Can I have it?
Can I have it?
Musogani. Look, Rambo 3 is probably, without a doubt, the most over-the-top movie on this list.
Ridiculous.
And in a list that includes over the top.
What about the fact that you were able to, though, back in this time, to retrofit a helicopter to make it look like a Russian destroyer helicopter, just using a clay and paper mache, and turn it into this ridiculously over the top physical bit of helicopter? It just ridiculous that they would allow that in this day, but that's exactly what they did when they were looking to make them look as scary as possible.
Yeah, it's got one of the great Troutman lines as well, where the Russian guys interrogating him when he's hanging up, and he goes, "Where are the missiles?" And Troutman goes, "Come here," and he goes, "Closer." They're real close. And he goes, "Where are they?" And he goes, "In your ass."
My missus, all she likes is musicals, and she'll do these like quotes, and then she's surprised when I don't know the line. You know, like
she should quote with me,
from a
then.
musical. So I turn around to her and I go, "Fucking Rambo's great." You don't know that shit either, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah. In your ass. Oh my God! Can I have it? A good pick, Sloan. I knew.
Yeah, strong.
If there was a man that was going to get multiple Rambos, it was probably going to be you. And you've
Yeah,
done that.
I'm as loyal as the day is long.
Yeah,
tell you what.
you and Glaz know what you love, and you're spraying it here like a good piece of Northy jizz. I love it.
No Arnie's on your list as yet, though, Sloan. I'm disappointed. Will that change in round 7? What are you taking?
I'd love to say, well, my 2 favourite Arnies went.
Yep.
And then I'm looking at the Arnies that are left, but I would probably, back in the day, I would put them on before this. But if I'm speaking today, I would put this on. And I think most of rather than probably trying to put Morgs' list to bed with the other punters with this. And yippee-ki-yay, Morgs.
Oh, yeah, good job. It's been sitting there.
Yeah.
We love it. It could have featured on anyone's list. Strong pick. What an amazing flick. I love it to this day. I think it's probably one of our favourite movies on the list, but maybe, I don't know, everyone was just dancing around it because they didn't want to be the guy that grabbed it. But yeah, strong pick.
It's incredible that this has taken until round 7 to go.
Yeah, it's a top 4 movie. Yeah,
yeah. It was number 9 on my list.
Yeah,
and so how this didn't go in the first 8.
I think it's because,
beyond me.
To be honest, I was a bit shocked that I felt like it was a night. I don't know why I felt like it was a 1990 movie or something.
Yeah, maybe that's a fair point. Yeah,
it's 88. Yeah.
And I think we've all been loyal to the sort of early 80s, and there's just so much gold there that it just had to fall to there, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call. Well done, Dan. With your pick number 7, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm playing down in the deep cuts again, and this one, I don't know. I don't reckon you've got me for this, Whitey. You've had a little tally going as to what is Moog's going to pick, but I don't reckon you'll get this one. I'm going to the workhorses, and I'm going right down the bottom. I'm going to 1982, and it's one that you and I have spoken about a bit, and one that I have revisited and fucking loved, and it is Richard Gere without gerbils in his asshole.
No.
But no. An Officer and a Gentleman from 1982.
Is that an action movie?
What a shit-on flick. Yeah, it's a really good point, Sloan. So that's why when I saw it, I thought I can sneak in a fucking another cerebral flick here that I fucking love. that actually, I'm not sure how it got on the list. There is a little bit of action. It's about being in the army, but it's probably not a purist like the Glaz would take. But I really love this movie, and I'm glad to see it there in the workhorses. So fuck you. I'm having it, An Officer and a Gentleman.
Oh, look, I'm willing to give you An Officer and a Gentleman. It is a deep cut. It was not. It didn't make my list at all of sort of 40 some that I've got there to pick from. But I enjoy it. I think it's a great movie.
It's a fucking good
Underrated.
movie. Yeah, it would be very easily argued out of this particular podcast as not a pure as fucking action movie. But yeah, I really enjoy it.
Okay, my pick in round 7, and there's still some great movies there. I've got to say, I'm looking at a few here, but I'm going to go I'm going to go down my list, and I'm going just thinking of a quote that I can use that might be a little bit too sluts. Conan the Barbarian.
When A Star Was Born, when a young Arnold Schwarzenegger made the crossover from where it feels like when I'm pumping, it feels like I'm coming into mainstream cinema. What a fucking legend. A young Jerry Lopez as well, Sloan, making his actorial debut, before the seminal North Shore, where he should have got an Oscar. But yeah, he did turn up in Conan the Barbarian. Fuck knows how. But yeah, good choice, strong choice.
Loved it. Again, one of the first Arnie movies I saw, Sword and Sorcery. He is so good. That fucking sword is amazing. The big snake, the human remains soup. Like, there's just so much. Again, it's a movie that hasn't really aged. There's some terrible sword and sorcery movies from the 80s. This isn't one of them. This is a lot of fun still. And again, it's another Arnie movie that I've got on my list, which I'm pretty happy with, which now makes 3. Now, Glaz, what have you got? Round 7.
Okay. I'm going to go with 1989. I'm trying to think of a... He thinks he's Rambo.
Oh, Tango and Cash.
Yes!
Strong choice.
Mate, we reviewed that last year.
It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, buddy,
a lot of fun with
I think the way that they're like, you know...
Did you shit on it?
No, we had a lot of fun with it, actually. It was great. It was a great one. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, like, they don't take themselves too seriously in it.
Nah.
It's like good action. You got that little weird guy that's like, you know, the inventor. Guys.
God.
The car's being crushed.
I fucking love
Terry
that
Hatcher.
Terry Hatcher, yeah.
Terry Hatcher, peak
good
Terry
soundtrack.
Hatcher.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Whitey, you were speaking disparagingly about her rack recently too.
Yes.
Do you care to? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, what I'm going to say is that she's a beautiful looking woman.
Stunning.
And it's not a deal.
Yeah.
It's not a deal breaker for me.
She just needs the glass treatment.
She does need to speak to Glaz. Let's just say Glaz wouldn't be copying those. No.
Wow.
So
Only for 12 months, and then I'd
upgrade.
get him
Inflated.
Augmented,
yes. but no, yes. I'm trying to think of what the movie was. I did say it. It's I'll think of it while we're here, and I'll mention it again. But yeah, gorgeous woman. A bit disappointed. Well done. That's a great pick. Sly.
Yeah, good pick.
Kurt, 2 of the 80s greats.
Purist.
He's a purist.
And still great to this day.
It's still great.
Yeah.
It's funny. Hey, Pee Wee. Now, round 8, you're away. Glaz, first pick.
Okay, this is, well, I don't know if this is a wild card, but this, growing up, you always kind of hope that you're going to look up and see a load of parachutes coming down so you can run off into the
Piss
wild.
off.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone the door.
And see if you can survive, yeah. Yeah, Red Dawn.
Avenge me!
It's mate.
That's another Whitey fave.
Mate, we watched me, Gow, and Canadian Chris reviewed Red Dawn, and I fucking loved it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I was waiting to take the piss out of it, and I was transfixed. This is one of the first movies I ever taped off the TV, and I destroyed that tape. It was like it was a Jenna Jameson tape. Right? That's how destroyed that tape got. Right?
And the number one Morgs alike.
That's right. Harry Dean Morgan.
Harry Dean
said it.
Morgan, the original
Avenged
Morgula.
I
don't know. You made it like this. You made it the other week in the scary tree in Poltergeist. What Morgs are like.
That's it. It's just that it was from the side. It was just the profile. It had quite a knob.
Oh, yeah.
Looked like a big
Profile. It's not my strength, the profile. Jesus.
Holy shit, Glasby. Like,
Mate, he's good at
He's just
this.
gone
mate,
bang.
That
Who
I was
is
hoping
dropping
that might
wicket.
be
He's
there.
just dropping wickets like James Anderson here.
He's just staying in his lane and just going,
One by
fuck
one.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just destroying
Line
it.
and length. Line and length.
He's the pigeon. He's Glenn McGrath. Ooh-ah.
He's
Fuck
James
yeah.
Anderson. He's pretty
Jimmy.
fit.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got 3 movies to go. Still got several movies in my list. I can't believe this movie is still there.
I sense panic.
No. I can't believe that this movie is still there. Morgs talked about it earlier in the podcast and chose another Vietnam movie.
Yes, I know where you're going, and it's a great choice. Great choice.
I'm taking Platoon.
Yeah, what a
yeah.
fucking great movie. Yeah.
Mate, the amount of times that we watched this as kids.
And we didn't realize when we watched it as kids, we thought it was a kick-ass fucking Vietnam movie.
Absolutely.
That's our understanding has changed somewhat in the last 40 years.
But what a fucking movie. Won Best Picture.
Amazing.
Oliver
Charlie
Stone.
Sheen.
Charlie Sheen, Oliver Stone, Tom Berenger, Willem Dafoe, Keith David,
David Keith.
Johnny Depp, Keith David,
Corey Glover from Living Colour.
Corey, mate, just an
Manny,
incredibly
where
deep
you at?
cast.
Yeah.
Just an incredibly deep cast. And for Kevin
He's going to
Dillon,
sit in the hole with Bunny.
but just so heavy. Obviously, almost a biopic of Oliver Stone's life and his time at Vietnam, and just so good. It's got Lieutenant Dale Dye in it. It's one of the great war movies of all time, and probably could be in the discussion for the greatest war movie of all time.
Yeah, that and Full Metal
Saving
Jacket for me are they're the two best.
Saving Private Ryan's not made.
Saving Private Ryan, it technically just unfortunately comes over the top of them. But before Saving Private Ryan, it was out of these two for sure.
So Rambo 3 is not in the conversation?
No, it's not.
For me and you, Glaz. For me and you, it is, buddy. We just take down the whole Afghan army, mate.
I'll bring the popcorn.
Okay, here we go. Dan adding to what he believes is the greatest list ever put together. For pick 8, what are you taking?
Yeah, hold your fucking hats, F-wits, because we're going back. This one only just makes it actually chronologically into the list. At 1980, one of the only movies that come from that. I'm down in tier 7 in the sci-fi action crossovers, and this is a film I used to watch a lot. I think it may have been one of the 5 flicks that I had on VHS back in the day that may have been actually 30 flicks the amount of times I talk about it. But this is arguably a film where the soundtrack is even better than the fucking film itself, maybe a bit like Forrest Gump. But 1980s, Sam Jones, the former NFL star, starring in Mike Hodges' Flash Gordon. Flash! Savior of the universe! What a fucking great flick. Ming the Merciless, straight out of the comic books. I loved this flick as a kid. And most of it, I think, was listening to the soundtrack because Queen were incredible on this.
Yeah, great.
You did love a musical. You did.
I did have a penchant. I'm not quite Damo. I don't have my own all-male dance troupe as a 50-year-old.
Did you have side dick in your Phantom costume?
Unfortunately, I had in dick as in my Phantom mode, not side
Phantom dick.
Yeah. I had, yes, lost dick. But no, really enjoyed this. Watched it a lot as a kid. Very, very funny, enjoyable movie, Flash Gordon.
So I've not watched Flash Gordon for a long, I'm not going to say a long time, probably over 10 years.
Yeah.
Is it a dream? Does it happen? Like, I can't quite remember.
It's got,
think
and
we need to
the
review
way they've shot it too, it feels like it's very dreamy, very Vaseline on the lens the whole way
Yes.
through. So yeah, I can totally understand that take on it. But yeah, it's until you see it, you don't realize that a film like that could be released. It was that out there, but yeah, love it. And there was so much talk about the making of that film too, where basically Sam Jones, the star, just said, "Fucking, I'm out of here." He hated it. He was an actual football star and did a crossover. They decided he was going to be an actor. And halfway through the film, he's like, "No, you can get fucked. This is not fun at all." And they had to coax him back to actually finish the film off. But no, I loved it, really enjoyed it, and would encourage all you F-wits to revisit it.
Okay, it's fun. We may have to review that. It'd be interesting to see what the take is once we all look at it again. Well done.
I watched that heaps when I was younger too.
Yeah. It was a big one when we were kids.
The Flash shirt with the Flash on it. It's really cool. Really cool. Sloan, what's your pick number 8 going to be?
Time to go back to the great man. 1986.
Red Heat.
Raw deal.
Oh, Cocainum.
I fucking love this movie.
Same. Jim Belushi, they tried to make him a star.
No, Morgs, you got the wrong one.
No, Morgs, that's
Oh,
Red
Raw
Heat.
What
Deal.
am I thinking?
He's
I've
going
got
What did
Raw
you
Deal.
say?
He's picking Red Heat. He's picked
Raw
Red
Deal.
Raw Deal.
I picked Raw Deal.
Red Heat could be next.
I've got
Raw
a mixed
Deal's
up.
the one
Oh,
where-
I'm so sorry.
Raw
Yeah,
Deal's the
yeah,
one
fair
where he's
enough.
a copper. He goes undercover.
With the white vest.
Oh, so Red Heat is the Soviet guy?
Yes.
No, that's Red
Yes.
Heat where he's Soviet. Yeah.
Red Heat.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
So, mate, tell us about Raw Deal, Bones. Why'd you go Raw Deal?
Oh, look. It's just classic Arnie in a soft top with a machine gun out the top. Not aiming at anyone, but hitting heaps of people.
Like Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
It's the shit we love. Yeah.
No, it's a good choice, and it's a safe choice because you've got pick 1 of round 9, so you could blow everyone out of the water here and take a double shot Arnie if you wanted to. Will you though?
I could go Raw Deal straight in to Red Heat.
It is Red Heat.
He's the double shot Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
Both excellent.
Yeah.
Both excellent.
Red Heat's amazing. Still, like the
they're
chemistry
both
between
amazing.
him and Belushi is really good.
I think for the 80s, some of the kill scenes and the blood hits were freaking awesome.
Yeah.
No CGI
really good.
required.
Well done. Love a bit of the Arnie double shot. Okay.
I went from 0 Arnie to 2 in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, you have, mate. In a flash. Gordon. Dan, with your pick for round 9, what are you taking?
It's getting fucking harder. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I've had to go fairly deep on this one, so I'm down in the Bond films and franchise entries. So tier 6.
Which one will
And
you pick?
we know, Whitey knows how much I love this
I know
film,
what he's
and
gonna
mainly from the Duran Duran fucking soundtrack that starts on it. It's Roger Moore in A View to a Kill. What a great flick. One of the better cheesy openings of the Bond flicks. I love this film. I can remember when I saw it on the big screen down at Torquay in Victoria with my mate Andrew Mulcahy. I went on holidays with his family and I surfed out at Bell's in a pair of Tommy Carroll Rap'ems, except they were cat shit. I couldn't afford the fucking quickies back in the day. And it was freezing and I was surfing in Vico and we watched this at a caravan park out in the outdoors. A View to a Kill. I love it to it this day. Roger Moore, not my favourite Bond, but definitely my favourite to choose from this period in the 80s, A View to a Kill.
Nice. Good choice.
It's a good Roger Moore. I had the choice of 2 Bonds on my list. My other choice was For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah,
Is-
yeah,
Could
not
be
bad.
it could be my favourite Roger Moore Bond. It was probably the one that I had seen the most in the 80s.
Yeah,
Good call though, and again, surprising that we've taken to round 9 to get our first Bond.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but in saying that,
Tough for the Bonds because
yeah,
Well, 80s was a Timothy
you grow to
Dalton.
love them as you get older.
Yeah, like
yeah.
Living Daylights and License to Kill. I mean, they can both suck a dick, really. Like, I don't care if they never existed. So it's hard. That means it's really only the early 80s
Octopussy was
that we
good.
get to choose from.
Octopussy, Moonraker, For Your Eyes Only,
Yeah.
With You to a Kill. They're the 4.
Yeah.
So there's some good. Okay, I cannot believe that this movie is still on the board for me. It in my list was number 14. So I'm going with Call Me Snake.
Escape from New York?
Escape from New York.
Yeah, very, very guilty pleasure. Good film.
Now, again, I've got the double shot, Kurt Carpenter, with Big Trouble in Little China and Escape from New York. We reviewed
Yeah,
this.
very, very whitey picks. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love this movie. It's so gritty. It's again, Harry Dean Morgan is in it. He's becoming a bit of a draft special. Morgs
He
is
is,
showing up a lot in the
yeah.
joint. And again, a movie that hasn't really dated. It's still as good to watch now. It looks great. It's really well shot. The effects work. It's excellent. So if you've not watched Escape from New York of late, do yourself a favour and have another crack at it because it's good.
One of the older movies too, 1981.
1981. I've gone right the way back. Now, Glaz, what you're going to do here is you're going to take your number 9th, and then you're going to take your final pick.
Oh, so I've only got 2 picks left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've only got 2, and it's. I'm looking at a list of mine where I'm like, I've probably got 5 movies I'd like to slip in here, and I've got 1 left. So you got 2 to go, mate. What are you taking? Number 9, your 9th pick.
I'm going to go. It's another Stallone.
Of course it is.
And I fucking love this film.
Is this Winner Takes It All? Are you going over the top?
No.
Cobra.
That's actually a
Cabretti.
film that I'm not that into.
Oh, is it Cobretti?
No.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe that's still on the board.
Lock Up.
Oh, Lock Up.
Oh,
Good one.
Lock
yeah.
Up.
Underrated.
Underrated.
Deep,
Underrated.
deep cut. Yeah,
One of
wow.
my favourite parts is the bit at the end where Donald Sutherland, I set him up.
Drumgool.
I set him up.
Yeah.
A good footy scene.
A good,
A good footy scene, like a good sports scene.
Yeah. Good
Uh,
choice. Love that movie.
It's got, it's actually, the story's got a lot of parallels to Shawshank Redemption a bit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, where he's got his little kid that gets shot. It's a bit like Dufresne and the kid he's teaching.
Yeah.
There's sort of some parallels to that, but a
Yeah.
good underrated call. I watched Lock Up a lot in the 90s.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, it was good. Good call.
Yeah, so that's
All right, now for your last pick in the inaugural 80s action movie draft, Paul Glasby, what are you taking?
I'm gonna go with, because I fucking love the guy, and I think this is a real good sequel. Probably not as good as the original, but I think it is a good sequel. I'm going Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
Good choice.
We like it. We like it. Yeah.
We like.
Yeah.
I
No,
said
we're fans.
I thought it was better. For a long time again thought it was better than the original.
Oh.
Yeah.
I really
Well,
like
it
it.
was a different style of film.
It
more
was Tony
serious.
Scott.
Yeah, it was much more serious than the first one.
Completely
The first one was
different.
more
Yeah.
Yeah.
of a comedy, and yeah. So
Beverly Hills Cop 2. Wow. The purist
He's a-
continues.
He doesn't stray. I like it.
Now it's really incredible that I get to my last pick and there are lots of movies on my list,
So
and
can I
there's
just clarify. So you've got one more. These guys, and then that's it.
that's it.
Are we going to run through some of the?
Yeah, we'll go through some of the ones that
I've
didn't
got
get picked.
2. I've got 2.
Oh,
Oh, you've got 2.
Oh, 1. Sorry. Yeah.
No, you've got 1.
Yeah.
You've got 1. I've
Shit.
still got on my list I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 movies to choose from.
I'll tell you who doesn't have any.
Hmm?
Shall I tell you who doesn't have any?
Do you not have any? Chuck. Yeah, Chuck doesn't. Oh, the movie that is at the top of what's left of mine. Fuck, I really like this movie. I really, really like it. And it's a bit like Morgs, where it's a bit of a deep cut. There's movies that I could put in front of. In fact, there's one that's really close to being. Lethal Weapon 2 is still on the list, hasn't been taken yet. There are two movies that I really love that are deeper cuts, but I think I'm going to go with Black Rain.
Ooh.
Oh, Michael Douglas in Japan.
Douglas in Japan, Ridley Scott.
Yeah.
I was tossing up between 4 or 5 movies for this last spot, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to throw something in that's a little bit left field. I love this movie. Another great soundtrack. Like the song that plays out this movie is up there with the Running Man song that he plays, "Restless Heart."
You'll have to drop it in the episodes.
I'll drop it in now. I'll drop it in. It'll play now, but it is so kick-ass. It is unbelievably good. But this is a great movie set in Tokyo about the Yakuza. It's so good. Michael Douglas, Nick, he plays another Nick. Could be the same Nick from Basic Instinct. Dodgy cop. It's good. It's really good. If you've not watched it,
I saw it like in the 80s.
mate, watch it again. It's fucking great. Really good. Black Rain. I'm out.
Right.
Feel pretty good about my list.
Yep.
Now, Dan, for your last pick, what have you got?
Now, I'm torn with my last pick. There's 3 cuts that I could choose from. One would pay off with the love of my mate G, and 1986 is No Retreat, No Surrender. I could go that way because that fuckwit that we love, that learned his chops down at Chroma Community Centre with Sensei Leslie or Sensei Mark Whittle. That's it, Sensei Mark Whittle. They both love this film. I could go with my mate Whitey and one of his fucking annoyingly favourite films from 1989, Michael Keaton's The Original Batman, that was you fucking loved. I wasn't as enamored with, but you were definitely into. But I think I'm going to go with one, and I think you guys have done this recently, actually. And strangely enough, I haven't listened to you gibber about it on the podcast because that's not my jam. But I'm going to go with 1987's Extreme Prejudice, Nick Nolte and Powers Booth, just because I remember it extremely fondly. And in 1987, I fucking loved it. So you've seen it recently, Whitey. What did you think?
I've seen it multiple times recently. It's a modern day Western. It's Nick Nolte. It's Powers Booth. It's Sweat.
It's Walter Hill directs it. Like it's
Walter Hill.
It's
It's a good movie. It takes itself maybe a little bit too seriously.
Yeah.
But it's definitely worth having a watch.
Nolte and I both suffer from saccular stretchius. So we've me, Wardy and Nolte, we've always had our nuts around about our kneecaps. So I can definitely empathise with him on that one. But yeah, I remember it super fondly. Sloan, was that Cromer Road? Did that get a start? Extreme Prejudice?
No.
It wasn't your bag. No, fair enough. I thought it might have been a Luke film. Yeah.
No. 1987, like I said the other week, when you're just going down to grab a video, like
you've only got your $3 for $7. You don't want to fuck around.
No, you can't fuck around with Extreme Prejudice. I'm sorry.
No. And that's what kids probably don't understand these days.
You got over the top.
Yeah.
Like staring you in the face. Right next door. What can you do?
If we do have some Gen Zs and Gen Suki and Gen all the other gens, you don't understand. Like there was no other way for us to consume media. We either went to the movies or
we went and hired videos, and you would spend an hour in Video Easy or the other shit one in
Easy.
DY. Yeah, just making sure that you did not fuck up your Friday night because you only had 3 choices for $7, and you wanted to make sure they were good ones.
And the letdown when your choice wasn't there, it's just
Mate, you would make a direct run to the new release wall.
yeah.
Find what you were going for, and then if you were lucky enough to get that movie, then the next 2 or 3 movies that you picked were picked with a absolute surgical precision.
Yeah.
You had
But
to.
I'll have to
Yeah,
watch
so
it.
there you go.
Yeah.
Number 10.
Is
I'm
that
happy with my
Well
choice.
done.
Yeah.
Well done, Dan. I like that. Now with the last pick in the very first draft, Sloan, what are you going
All
with?
right. We've left some quality on the board here. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Lethal Weapon 2. Like
Last
if you had
Crusade?
said if you had said to me in 1990 you're going to leave Cobra on the board, you would. Oh, you lost to
Mario
fucking
Cabretti.
Marvels. One of the greatest movies of all time, Above the Law, 48 Hours. Anyway, my kind of trouble doesn't take vacations. Lone Wolf McQuaid. Chuck Norris.
With the last pick.
With the last pick.
Chuck gets 1 run out of 40 films. That's crazy.
You know, Code of Silence, Delta Force, all 3 Mission
Michigan Actions.
Missing in
Yeah.
Action, Sorry.
Yeah.
But I love Lone Wolf McQuaid. I love that movie. I asked Whitey to put it on Plex specifically. So I could watch it at the same time.
I obliged him.
You did
Mate, I've got to say, I'm blown that it's taken the last pick of the draft to have a Sir Chuck Norris movie in.
I can't remember.
I had a
Lone Wolf
feeling you
McQuaid.
guys.
What does he do in Lone Wolf McQuaid? I can't even remember.
He's a Texas Ranger.
Texas Ranger.
Right, okay.
He's
Yeah.
got his
At the-
wolf. And
at the
like,
start
he's
of
got
the
the
movie-
sick truck with the full
At
turbo.
the start
in
of the
it.
movie, there's a shootout in a quarry. At the start of the movie, there's a shootout in a quarry where he's got 4 trillion bullets in his gun.
He's got the sniper's
Outstanding.
rifle.
He's got everything, mate.
My
Yeah.
dad hated it.
Yeah. He did. Look, I got to say, boys, we've only gone and done it, and we've what seemed like an extremely daunting task at the start, and obviously this week when we were thinking about, fuck, how's this going to work? We've come in under budget, but I'm going to just walk everyone through each one's lists, and then we might talk about a couple that we think
Notable mentions.
notable that mentions that have been left out, which is there's a few there. So Sloane's list from top to bottom: Empire Strikes Back, First Blood,
Bam.
Raiders of the Lost Ark,
Bam.
Beverly Hills Cop,
Bam.
Return of the Jedi,
Bam.
Rambo 3,
Strong.
Die Hard,
Super strong.
the Schwarzenegger double shot, Raw Deal, Red Heat, and then bring up the rear, Lone Wolf McQuaid. Now, boys, just thoughts of Bones' list, just straight away. Paul, thoughts?
I'll gladly work my way through that list. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Good. Solid.
Morgs, anything to say about that list?
Yeah, I think we found our Pommy Nixon, which is Glasby. These two are interchangeable in their absolute purest love for the 80s and for action flicks. Yeah, it hasn't deviated one bit from what I would think Mr. Nixon would choose. Well played.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, good list, Bones. I didn't expect anything less, and I won't hold much against you for taking Empire at number 1. Now, Dan's
Yeah, a
list.
couple of good cock blocks to start. Well played.
Yeah, good cock blocks is amazing. I knew when I picked third that I was going to be cock blocked, and I knew I'd miss my 2 movies that I wanted. But here's Dan's list from top to bottom: Aliens,
Well, the best
Full Metal
movie
Jacket.
on the list. It's outstanding.
The Untouchables,
Incredible.
Lethal Weapon,
The second best movie on the list.
Iron Schmegma,
A deep cut.
Yes. Highlander.
Outstanding.
An officer and a gentleman.
So good. So
Now-
shouldn't be on this fucking list.
Now, the thing, I think Dan was in between picking an officer and a gentleman or Dirty Dancing. He didn't know which one to pick. Shouldn't be on the list, but I put it on the list, and I didn't think anyone would take it. But you give a dickhead an inch, and he'll take a mile. Flash Gordon.
So good.
A View to a Kill.
Someone had to take a bond.
Yeah,
and
proud of him.
Extreme Prejudice to bring up the
Yeah.
rear.
I feel like I've got some absolute best movies that were ever made in the world and some homages to the 80s action like an Extreme Prejudice. I'm very comfortable with my choice. I think if we polled all the F-wits, they would want to suck my four-eyed cock.
Sloan, thoughts on his list? My God.
I think the F-wits are going to pass on his cheese. Just purely because he put officer and a gentleman in there.
What a great choice. That was
Now-
just to shit everyone.
I think you can. This is just so quintessential Morgs.
Do you
this
know what
list,
I
right?
had?
So-
I had. Sorry, I went through this whole list and I'd circled that and wrote thud.
It has
You
no
fucking
business.
picked it.
It has
No business being on an 80s action list, but I really like that movie, so of course I was going to jump at it.
If you do a 90s action list, you're going to put Notting Hill down.
Yeah, not. Look, I think it's a quintessential Dan list. I think you've got the highbrow picks of Full Metal Jacket and the Untouchables, where he thinks he's a little bit better than everyone.
Yeah.
And then he's also given us, Lethal Weapon, Iron Eagle, and Highlander, which says, I'm the everyman. and then he gives us an officer and a gentleman that says, I'm actually a bit of a cunt. So
Maybe a bit gay.
it's quintessential Dan. You get a bit of everything. It's the chameleon. It's a chameleon's list, and that's Dan. All right.
It's a movie jambalaya.
It is. That's what it is. There's plenty of sausage in his though. So my list: Predator, Mad Max 2,
Strong.
The Terminator,
Super strong.
Big Trouble in Little China,
Excellent.
Top Gun,
Yeah, very good.
Rocky 3,
Not my favorite.
Conan the Barbarian,
Funny.
Platoon,
Strong.
Escape from New York,
Strong.
and my deep cut Black Rain.
It's a good list. I would be
comfortable
very
with the
happy
list.
to watch those flicks. Yeah.
Okay. Glaz, what do you think about my list?
Good list.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
There's a couple of Black Rain.
I'm
Black Rain was a really good choice. I'm happy you went with that.
List.
You're shocked? What did you think? We're going to talk about the shocks after this. I want you to lay them into me, please. Now, DJ Glaz, he's not like the rest.
That's booze on the chest.
He does like boobs on the chest. Rambo 2, strong start. Commando, let's party. Rocky 4, no easy way out.
Great flick.
RoboCop, bitches
Oh.
leave.
RoboCop's probably I wish I had that on my list. I love that fucking movie.
I think that's a darling.
Yeah.
That was one we were all hoping we'd get, but maybe a bit further down.
Yeah.
But the purist knows to go early.
The purist doesn't fuck around. Yeah.
Well, the problem
in '87, Extreme Prejudice, Danny.
Yeah, no, I stand by Extreme Prejudice, but I would have preferred RoboCop
Well,
for
the thing
sure.
is, mate, I'm not dicking around and putting Richard Gere on my list.
well, this is it.
What about Louis Gossett Jr. though, doing his black man karate? Fucking hell.
He's good. He's
Black
good.
Karate.
Yeah.
Karate.
He's Black Man Karate.
The Running Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Strong.
solid.
Bloodsport.
Yeah, revisit Might need a we didn't love it when we revisited it, but yeah.
Kumite. And Stan Bush, that's where it came from. The Stan Bush kick-ass credit song.
Yeah.
Introduced
I try to watch Bloodsport with Kai, and it was just
it's hard. It's a hard watch. Yeah.
Tango and Cash.
Oh,
good call. Red Dawn. Lock Up.
Lock Up was interesting. Yeah, I've seen that once, I reckon, in my life.
Yeah,
of course you have.
That's a Stallone love affair.
Sorry, Stoney, you've seen Lock Up more than... Is that a revisit for you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
times.
I couldn't...
Yeah.
I reckon I've seen it once in my life, yeah.
It's got Eclipse, the big black guy.
That's doing the Iggy shuffle.
He does the shuffle with the ball.
For Halloween, we need to get you in blackface.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'll go down the treat. And last on Glasby's list, Beverly Hills Cop 2, which is a really good sneaky pick in your last pick, which is
to get it in round 10. That's a big sequel. Yeah, well played.
Now, look, it's quite obvious that my list is the best, right? But I want to talk about movies we left behind because I'm sure we've all got movies on our list that we left behind. Sloan, we'll start with you because we'll go back through the order. Out of what you've got left behind, what are two movies that you're disappointed you couldn't get on the list?
15-year-old me would say definitely Cobra. And,
Crime's a disease.
And either Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom or definitely like Delta Force or Code of Silence, something like that.
Yeah.
But probably like today, I love watching these with Dad, like Death Wish 2 and 3.
Charlie Bronson.
Yeah. And the only 80s Western by Clint Eastwood, Pale Rider.
Oh, good film.
Great movie.
Strong movie. Huge on Rotten Tomatoes. Really good.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of I probably went more than two.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's good. What about you, Dan? What do you got that you didn't quite squeeze in?
Yeah, nothing that I can see in the list that I wouldn't have chosen. I'm disappointed you stole the Terminator from me. That's one of that'd have to be a top 5 movie for me for sure. I'd said Glasby's RoboCop was an absolute fucking dick move, so that was disappointing. That's a fucking great movie. They're probably my two that I'm most disappointed in myself with: that Terminator and RoboCop.
Okay. Yeah, look, obviously everyone knows I'm, almost suicidal over not getting Empire Strikes Back and Aliens. But in saying that, I'm really happy with my list. I would have loved to have a crack at RoboCop. I would have loved to have been able to squeeze First Blood in. But I've got a movie here which is a deep cut on my list here. It's the last movie on my list. Blue Thunder.
Oh, yes.
Is that the helicopter
on my list?
The helicopter one with Roy Scheider.
Yeah.
And it is so fucking fun. And still today,
I reckon I would have
really
watched
cool.
that 50 times.
Yeah. I remember I hired it because of Jaws, because of Chief Brody, because he was in it, and mate, it didn't let me down. It's so good. It's got Malcolm McDowell in it, and he plays like the baddie, the other helicopter pilot, and it's so good.
See, I thought when I saw that, I thought you would have picked that for sure.
Well, yeah, and that's it. I thought that I may not get a couple of the movies that I put in the list, so I had it there as that was going to be my safety going in at 10, but I just couldn't look away from Black Rain. But anyway,
Black Rain was the most interesting choice for me. I didn't think anyone was going to pick that, but I do remember it fondly. And the poor old bloke, he loved licking moot so much that he got throat cancer. So you got to feel for Michael Douglas.
You do. He was committed to his art. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Till death do we part, he said to the vagina.
Sometimes it's smoking. Sometimes it's moot juice.
Well, the moot whisperer, he knows.
Well, that's why Gow is never going to get HPV. So meat and potatoes. There's
You
no
can't
nuts and
get
mouths
that
for the
from
He-Man.
you can't get that from Missionary in the Dark. No.
What about you? What have you left behind, or some things you wish you got?
Well, I mean, obviously, like Lethal Weapon 2, Cobra, we've already said.
Yeah.
Kickboxer.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, have we reviewed that? Yeah.
Yeah.
We loved that. That and Cyborg, we loved when we were kids from the Jean-Claude
Yeah. Cyborg's another one.
oeuvre. But yeah, we did. I don't know that either of those would stand up today.
And then a film, I didn't know how sort of random we might have to get, but there's a film that I used to watch. I probably watched it in the 90s, but it was made in 89. And it inspired me and a whole bunch of my friends to get into skateboarding. Right?
Not Rad.
No.
Gleam in the Cube?
Gleam in the Cube.
Josh Brolin.
Christian Slater.
Christian Slater, yeah.
No,
They
Christian
get-
Slater. I
they
beg
get
your pardon,
through.
not Josh Brolin. Yeah, Christian Slater, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christian. So I had that on my list. Just as
The search for Animal Chin.
Oh, we love that. Both
okay.
brigade
Bones
movies.
Brigade.
Yeah.
Escape movie.
Those we go. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the last two rounds here. Red Heat, A View to a Kill, Escape from New York, Lock Up, Lone Wolf McQuade, Extreme Prejudice, Black Rain, Beverly Hills Cop 2. Who got the best pick?
Beverly Hills Cop 2 is probably the best movie out of that bunch.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got that's an outlier for sure.
It's a hell of a
rest of
steal
them-
in the last round, that one.
Yeah.
I think the last two was sort of like got just to super personal choices in the end rather than
Yeah.
we all went for the big guns early
Mm.
and then we were just sort of went to stuff we sort of love, and he's lucky enough to or did a good job to he did a good job to get
Glaz was personal the whole
I
time.
just started off real personal.
Beverly Hills Cop 2.
I think it was quite interesting. I think I think this was super intimidating when we first spoke about this, and when I sent the sheet out that to see all those movies and go, fuck, how are we going to navigate our way through it? But I think you look at those four lists, and they're four pretty cool fucking lists, and actually shows just how many good movies there were in the 80s and just how much time we fucking wasted watching these movies in the 80s and 90s.
But it was a good concept because if someone stole one of your good ones, you're still proud that it was there.
Yeah.
And it made you go for something a bit left of center.
Like if you look at the first three rounds and listen to these movies: Empire Strikes Back, Aliens, Predator, Rambo 2, Commando, Mad Max 2, Full Metal Jacket, First Blood, Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Untouchables, The Terminator, and Rocky 4.
Oh,
Like if you're on a desert island, you could have those 16 movies
And never get bored.
and never get bored. Like they are the most rewatchable movies
yeah.
that you can
And you
come
can
up with.
put-
And I think
Anyone on that island in any generation, and I reckon they'd all watch all of them.
yeah, and they've all aged really well. I think there's no doubt. Like we talk about the 80s being the best decade ever, right? Everything was great in the 80s, and I guess we're super tainted because we were kids in the 80s. And yeah, but let's be honest, the action movies that we got dealt, the hand we got dealt with action movies in the 80s is unparalleled.
Well, it's like that meme that you see like on Instagram where it's like the action guys in the 80s, and it's obviously like Van Damme, Schwarzenegger, Stallone, and then the action heroes these days, and you got fucking
Robert Pattinson.
Paul Rudd.
Oh yeah, Paul Rudd. Yeah,
Paul Rudd. That
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
guy that's always banging on about Trump. What's his name with the fucking fuzzy hair that played the Hulk?
Mark Ruffalo.
Fucking that.
Yeah,
Prick.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert. Yeah,
Yeah.
all these like fucking.
They're all theatre kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's
bullshit.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's changed a lot. I think we got super lucky with movies that we can watch forever. I know that we're. I know at the very least that 3 of us are passing a lot of these movies down to our kids. I know that Morgs has been very careful what he selects for the girls to watch, but he can't wait. He can't wait until the whole family can watch an episode of Industry.
Daddy, what are they
can't watch
doing?
Big Trouble in Little
Yes.
China.
Bombing,
We're
He's
getting
just trying to
ready for
steal his
Industry.
wallet.
So it's been great, boys. I really appreciate it. It was a big undertaking. I couldn't have done it without the 3 of you boys. I had a heap of fun doing it. We've covered 40 movies there that if anyone listening hasn't seen any of them, you get the 100% guarantee by the Born to Watch team that they are good, except maybe Officer and a Gentleman as an action movie, but it's a good movie. It's just probably not a quintessential action movie.
If you haven't seen any of those movies, you need to fucking go back to
Yeah,
them.
I'm looking forward to hearing from Chuppers. I reckon Chuppers has seen every single one of them.
Oh, guaranteed. Chuppers agrees with me. Chuppers is my spirit animal. Yeah, he's with his birds. He's like feeding his aviary. He's
Quails,
out there.
loves his quails.
Loves his quails.
Yeah.
You're a fucking legend, Chuppers. Well done.
Okay, well, boys, thank you very much. There it is, the very first 80s action movie draft. We'll do another draft at some stage. We might do a musical or a romance, and Morgs will pick Cobra in that.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Because that's what he does. But it has been great reliving the 80s with the 3 of you boys. Now, next week, we've got a movie that we did touch on very lightly, but it's me, myself, and Dan. Me, myself, and Dan. It's me and the G-Man and Dan are going...
Gleaming the Cube.
No, not Gleaming the Cube. We're going into the ring to a movie that Sylvester Stallone should have won.
Danny,
an Academy Award
into the
for.
ring.
With Creed.
Oh,
So we're gonna,
There you go. Yeah.
more
righto.
modern. A bit more modern. We'll see what a 2015 movie looks like. I remember seeing this in the cinema and absolutely jizzing my pants. It was that good.
Yeah, it was a good
Creed.
first view.
This will be easier to do. Great movie.
Yeah, Creed is great. Sylvester Stallone is incredible in
The only
this
thing
movie.
is with the Creed films, I think it's like the training montages.
It's not the same.
They just don't cut it.
No, they don't.
Unfortunately.
No.
Music is all like fucking hip hop
Yeah.
or whatever. It's like,
Yeah, no.
get Survivor back for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
That's it. Yeah.
it.
Robert Tepper,
Yeah,
you know, unbelievable.
amazing.
Boys, thanks so much. People, do your homework. Next episode is Creed. It's going to take a while for you guys to come down off this high of the 80s action movie draft, but we'll see you next week for Michael B. Jordan and Sylvester Stallone in
See
Creed.
you in another
Oh,
100
now.
episodes.
Thank you, F-Wits. Couldn't agree with me more that I just won that.